Eliminating barriers discriminate against women working in certain industry or sector would actually increase productivity as well as the condition of work and living for both men and women. I'm very much interested in this kind of work, and in the past 7 years, I've been working with colleagues and team from Australia, Thailand, and Laos PDI in the area of women empowerment, in particular those who work in the mining sectors. And today it is my pleasure to share a bit of my research based on the book I've published in 2020 with IGI on corporate social responsibility and the inclusivity of women in the mining industry. The idea of the project is pretty much looking at the way in which corporates, in particular multinational corporations and private sectors, empower women, in particular women who work in male-dominated sectors such as mining, such as energy, such as oil, for example. This is called corporate social responsibility and the inclusivity of women in the mining industry, emerging research and opportunities. I think the title sounds a little too long, but I think it covers what we did in terms of research, and I published with IGI Global publication. In the research, we started from looking at this theme, and we found that the common themes in research on gender and mining sector include gender at work, socially constructed roles of women in mining society or community, as well as gender roles. And when we examine the management aspect, literature said quite clearly that the glass ceiling effect is the issue in the mining industry, even though we start to see the improvement from the industry, but it's still an ongoing issue. In terms of roles of women, because there is a so-called socially constructed role for women as that person who look after family, kids, husband, for example, and if they lived in the so-called extended family, perhaps they also have that responsibility to work on caring of the senior generation. In terms of roles, we talk about femininity and masculinity in mining industry and how women were set to work in administrative roles or the roles that is perceived as women or feminine rather than going to the ground, working with the male colleagues, that sort of idea. So the background of the project really stated quite clearly that gender inequality is the issue there. And when we obtain research grant from the government, they only need to understand trends in Australia, particularly Australian company working overseas, as well as how we promote women at workplace.